Hi, this is Christian Caspers. I'm here with Renee Sullivan.
Hello.
Hey there. So we got together here today to show you how to edit a YouTube video. It's a pretty important skill to have. It's not necessary every time to edit your videos, but sometimes you have a little blooper in there or something, and you just want to snip that out before you upload it. So using free tools, we're going to teach you how to do that. So hang on. Hi, this is Christian, and back with Renee. And we're going to show you how to edit a video using YouTube. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, we need to get that YouTube video that you have on your computer. Uh, well, it's not a YouTube video yet, right? We need to get that video you made, however you recorded it. I use Zoom. There's lots of software out there to make recordings of videos, but we're not going to go through that part of it. So I'm just going to take it right from my computer, and I'm going to go ahead and upload it. So, all right, so let me just bring this file over. If you have the file sitting in a folder or sitting on your desktop, all you really have to do is go to your YouTube channel, which I've done. You go to YouTube and click on my channel. I assume you have a channel. And you click on this upload button. And once you do that, you can just drag the file over and drop it here. And that starts the upload process. From here, because we're going to take this video and we're going to edit the video, I don't want it to be public yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it as private. Then I want to make sure that the title is okay, because we don't want to get confused with all the videos that we have. If your file name already has a good description, your title is going to be very close to it. I had parentheses in there, so it took those out. I'm going to put them back in. I just put unedited in parentheses because you'll find out that when you edit a video, it will make a copy of that video. The new video will also need a name. So I marked this one unedited so we remember which one was the source video. So that's all I do there. I don't even put a description in yet because, again, you're going to do that with a new video when you're done. So I'll click on done, and then we wait for it to upload. All right, so the video finished uploading. I'm just going to click on return to editing, and everything looks good. So if I click over here on YouTube and my channel, okay, you can go to the video manager from here. The video manager allows you to get to your videos so that you can edit them, and also you can put in your descriptions and everything. As a matter of fact, let me just go there real quick. If I click this drop down and click info and settings, you may just want to edit the description or change the level here, the access level. All right, so that's a quick way to get there. If I click on video manager again, I'll leave this because it thinks I'm editing, but I'm leaving that. Okay, and there's Renee.
There I am.
So this here happens to be the new video that we uploaded. All right, so that's good. This is the video editor, but what we really want to do is go down here to where it says create video editor. That puts us here. Okay, but what I'm going to do also is I'm going to go back to YouTube, go back to my channel, just showing you a few ways to get there. We clicked on video manager before. You can also click on your icon and click Creator Studio, and it sends you right here. You click on create video editor. Now the video editor keeps track of the edit that you were working on before. This is something that I had abandoned. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these pieces out of here. So this is generally what you see when you come in here is nothing. You want to start with a blank slate, okay? So what you see here is a box, and what we're going to do is you can take these videos and drag them to the box. Okay, I'm just showing you how to do that, just an example. And you'll notice when you drag to the box, I like to click on the video editor again. That gets you back to the place where you can grab any videos again.
Can I stop and ask a question?
Sure, absolutely.
Why would you put more than one in those
Right.
boxes?
Yes, that's a very good question.
Okay.
So what I'll do is in my videos, I have a little splash page. So I could take that and drag it over here, and you'll see it plays a little splash. It's 8 seconds long. All right. Also, I'm going to show you how to do this. But for example, I had a video once where the piece in the middle was in the wrong place. I recorded it in the wrong order. So I actually spliced it, and then I took that piece and I moved it. Okay.
Okay.
There's various reasons why you might want to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these pieces again, because I was just showing you some examples. We're going to drag this video here that we're going to work on. We're going to drag it right here. And for this, I gotta turn the sound up a little bit. All right, so at this point, we're just going to play the video, and you're probably not going to hear this video that I'm playing, but I'm going to find the areas that I need to edit. All right, so let me hit play. Okay, see at this point, you may not recognize what I'm doing, but every time I do videos, I have a little pause, and the reason I do that is because I put my splash page in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, because that pause was so long, I'm going to splice that out. Resume.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, guys, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to use this zoom tool. I'm going to move it to the right. And what that does, it moves in or zooms in into the timeline. So you see these are seconds, 6.5, 8.2, these are seconds. And that makes it really easy for you to refine where you're going to cut out pieces of your video, okay? So let me restart that, and we're going to find out where we want to splice it. So you see what I did? You can click up here. Obviously, you can click up here anywhere you want. And I have a tendency to make a note of the time so that you don't have to drag back and forth. You actually know the
That
time.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Right?
Yes.
So make a mental note. So I'm going to drag this back. Okay, so right here I paused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this little split clip mark. And what that does is it creates two pieces now. The first 23 seconds, which I just split, and then the remaining video. So now this part is the good part, And somewhere in here after is a bad part that we're going to splice out. So we'll have to make another split. So now we need to find where to put that. So we'll play this again. Now you'll notice I moved my cursor up. This little title bar shows the split area. If I change the zoom, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the first block. This is the next block.
Okay.
If you want to see it, yeah, just move your cursor up there.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, as it comes up to this split, I split it here, but I'm also listening to make sure that that's in the right spot. So we're going to play over it and just make a mental note that when it hits this spot, that's really where you want that split to start. Somewhere in here is going to be a piece that we're going to take out. Okay, so this is almost where we want it to start. I'm going to back it up a little and play it again. We have to decide where to put it. And I'm thinking just before this pops up.
Yep.
So right around 27, we'll confirm that. Yeah. Right there. So I'm going to hit the split button. Okay. Now, whenever you hit the split button, it moves this, I don't even know what you call this. It's a vertical line, but it moves it back to the beginning and starts playing again. That's why I said make a mental note. And we're in the very beginning of the tape, so it's kind of hard to move it when you're, but you can see, here's the first part, here's the last part, here's the part that we think we're going to take out. So let's play it and verify that it's a good place to put it, you know, a good place to take out. Oh, one more thing. When you're editing pieces, you'll find it goes into this different kind of mode. I'm not quite sure why it does that, but I'll just click on this again. It kind of resets everything. I think that looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is you just click this little X mark, remove click, click, remove clip. So that looks pretty good. And that's pretty much how you remove or splice part of your video. And as I said earlier, because these are now blocks, you know, they're separate blocks, I could actually pull another piece in if I wanted to. I can move these by just grabbing this and moving it. Okay? But for now, what we're going to do is I'll do one more example of where to split it because there's probably someplace else we need to fix on this video.
Yep.
And then we'll wrap this one up.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to play it from here. You'll notice you can click in this area and it moves it back a couple of seconds at a time. Right? You can also drag it, but it just, sometimes it flips back. It's a little odd. But remember, I'm showing you how to do this on YouTube because this editor is free. All right? And it doesn't have all the fancy advanced features of other editors that you might buy, but it's free. So that's why I'm showing this. That looked a little funny. Let me just play it again.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, this is just fine. What happened was normally I would display this page a little longer. I just didn't do it, so we'll let that fly.
That's okay.
Okay, so right in this area was a good place to split. So we're going to mark the beginning of this next block that we're going to take out. Okay, so I did mark the beginning of the block that I want to take out. Now I'm looking for where I want to end that block so I can remove it. It's really difficult because you didn't pause anywhere there, and I have to cut it off between words.
Cut me off.
So
Just cut me off. I
it's
don't
gonna
care.
cut you off. So this will be
I don't
fun.
care.
So again, I made a mental note to mark it at 49 seconds. I don't have to go back all the time. And now we're verifying. I'm going to verify that this is the block that I want. As good as it's going to get. So I'm going to cut this out. And listen to it one more time. Okay, so we know that the rest of this video looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save this. But before I do that, let me unzoom. And just to show you, we had a 23-second piece, a 29-second piece, and a 12-minute, 55-second piece. Okay, so normally at this point, I would put in some splash pages. And how you would do that is I like to put it here. Again, when I drop something in there, I'll just click on the video editor again so that we have these videos to select from. And then I'll drop another trailer here. So I do an introduction, it does a splash, and then we do the rest of the video, and then it ends with an 8-second splash. All right, but for the purpose of what we're doing right now, I'm going to remove those. And we're going to go ahead and finish this up. So we want to give it a name first. Okay, so I magically got a name in the title here. It's called Pausing the Video and Resuming. All right, so once we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Video. This will take a little bit of time, so we'll just have to wait for that. Okay, so the upload finished. I went ahead and went back to the video editor. This is the video that we just finished editing. Okay. And it already has a title because we edited it. Is that the word? Edit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But also, you can go over here and click on edit and change it right here as well. And then we also want to make sure you put a description in here. So I'm going to type this up. Boom, done. Magic.
Yes.
All right. And once it looks good, the last thing you want to do is make sure that you make it public so that people can see it. So I'm going to click on Video Editor again. or excuse me, Video Manager. And you can go to edit and change it here, then save it or publish it. You can do that, but you can also do it quicker when you are back at the Video Manager here. Let me go back to YouTube again. Let me show you from the beginning. Click on my channel. Okay, you can click on Video Manager. Over here, instead of clicking on edit, because all you want to do is change the access level from private to public so everyone can see it, click on this drop down, click on info and settings. This is a reduced version, so to speak, of that edit. So you only have the title, the body, and this right here. I change that and I will click on publish, and that will go public right now. Okay. So that's pretty much all we had for that. If we click on dashboard, excuse me, YouTube, and go to my channel, you can see that that video will pop up. All right.
Excellent. This was very helpful, Christian. Thank you.
I'm so glad. This the really good thing about this is that the tool's free, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this, and it puts out a really good product. So it just effort.
Great.
If you guys would like to learn more about what I do in my business, what Renee does in her business, or even the person who pointed you to this video, please get back with them, get back with us. There's probably also going to be some links you can click on, or maybe even a button. So go check it out. And if you have any questions, reach out. So I think that's pretty much all I got. Renee?
Yep. No, that's it. Great job, Christian. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Catch you in the next video.